given diagram we have to find out the unknown angles x degree, y degree and z degree. So it is given only angle B is equal to 100 degree. So let us go for a solution. That is 100 degree plus x degree. When we add these two, we have to get 180 degree. So x degree is equal to 180 minus 100, that gives x degree is equal to 80. Now the next one is angle x is equal to angle z degree, which means opposite angles are equal. Therefore we can say when we found x is equal to 80 degree, which means angle z also will be 80 degree. Now angle y degree is equal to angle B, that is 100 degree, which means because these two are opposite angles, therefore y is equal to 100 degree, opposite angles are equal. Therefore x is equal to 80 degree and y is equal to 100 degree and z is equal to 80 degree. Now let's move on to the second subdivision. That is, it's like the previous sum. X degree plus 50 degree is equal to 180. So from this we can say x is equal to 130 degree. Now x degree and z degree, these two are equal because the corresponding angles, because they fall in the same line, so corresponding angles are equal. So we can say angle x is equal to angle z, which means angle z is equal to 130 because x is 130 degree. Now angle x is equal to angle y degree because opposite angles are equal. Therefore y also will be 130 degree. So the final answer is x is equal to 130, y is equal to 130 and z is equal to 130. Now let us consider the second Roman letter, third subdivision. This is a given diagram and here it is given 90 degree and angle x we have to find out, and here it is given as 30 degree and y degree we have to find out and z degree also we have to find out. Now since it is a rhombus, so since it is 90 degree, which means angle x also will be 90 degree because vertically opposite angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Now let us consider this triangle. X degree plus y degree plus 30 degree is equal to 180 because sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. So x degree plus y degree plus 30 degree is equal to 180 degree. X degree we found already as 90 degree. So replace 90. So 90 degree plus y degree plus 30 degree is equal to 180 degree. This implies 90 plus 30 will be 120 degree plus y degree is equal to 180. So y degree is equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree, which gives y degree is equal to 60 degree. So y degree is 60 degree. Now z degree is equal to y degree because angle z is equal to angle y, which means the alternate angles are equal. So we can say since y is 60 means z also will be 60 degree. So x degree is 90 degree and y is 60 and z is 60 degree. Now let us move on to the second Roman letter, fourth subdivision. We have to find out the unknown angles x degree, y degree and z degree. The only angle is given as 80 degree. Now let us say angle z is equal to 80 degree because corresponding angles. So these two are considered as corresponding angles. So angle z is equal to 80 degree. Now angle x degree plus 80 degree is equal to 180 degree. X degree plus 80 degree is equal to 180 degree. So we can get x degree is equal to 180 minus 80, that is 100 degree. Now next step is, since opposite angles are equal in parallelogram, therefore we can say y degree is equal to 80 degree. Therefore x degree is 100, y is 80 and z is 80 degree. Now let's move on to the fifth subdivision in the second Roman letter. It is given y degree is here, x degree is here, and this is given as 112 degree and this is z degree and 40 degrees are given. So in a parallelogram the opposite angles are equal. Therefore we can say y degree is equal to 112 degree. Now let us consider the triangle, the first one, that is y degree plus 40 degree plus x degree. Sum of the triangle angles in a triangle is 180 degree, which means if we add these three we will be getting 180 degree. So y we found already 112, This is 40 and x degree is equal to 180. So this is, when we add these two, we'll be getting 152 degree plus x degree is equal to 180 degree. So this implies x degree is equal to 180 degree minus 152. We get x degree is equal to 28 degree. So we found y degree and x degree. Now we have to find out z degree. Now for z degree we can say, since z degree is equal to x degree, alternate angles are equal, therefore we can say z degree is equal to 28, because z and x, they are alternate. Therefore x degree is equal to 28 degree and y is 112 degree and z is 28 degree. Question number 3. Can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram? There are three subdivisions. The first one is angle D plus angle B is equal to 118 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. அப்போ angle D and angle B இது ரெண்டும் வந்து opposite angles. அப்போ opposite angles are equal. அப்போ opposite angles are equal. அப்போ ரெண்டையும் ஆட் பண்ணுறப்போ வந்து 180 டிகிரி வரணும்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. அப்போ 180 டிகிரி வரணும் அப்படின்னாக்க இட் ஷுட் பி a ஸ்கொயர் இல்லாட்டி ரெக்டாங்கிளாக இருக்கும். ஏன்னா ஸ்கொயர் அண்ட் ரெக்டாங்கிள்னு தான் ஈச் ஆங்கிள் ஷுட் பி 90 டிகிரியாக இருக்கும். ஸோ அப்போ தான் வந்து ஆங்கிள் B அண்ட் ஆங்கிள் D ரெண்டையும் ஆட் பண்ணுறப்போ வந்து 180 டிகிரி வரும். ஸோ இட் ஷுட் பி a square or a rectangle. Look at the second subdivision. AB is equal to DC is equal to 8 cm and AD is equal to 4 cm and BC is equal to 4.4 cm. அப்போ இது வந்து parallelogram இருக்கிறதுக்கு சான்சஸ் இல்லை. ஏன்னா parallelogramல வந்து ஆப்போசிட் பேர்ஸ் ஷுட் பி ஈக்குவலாக இருக்கணும். இப்போ ஒரு பேர் வந்து ஈக்குவல் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க AB, அதோட ஆப்போசிட் சைடு வந்து CD, அது வந்து 8 cm கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. ஒன் பேர் இஸ் ஈக்குவல். But other side AD is equal to 4 cm, but BC அந்த சைடு வந்து 4.4 இருக்குது. அப்போ this pair is not equal. அப்போ இது வந்து parallelogram இருக்காது. It is not a parallelogram. Third subdivision பார்த்தோம்னாக்கா angle A is equal to 70 degree and angle C is equal to 65 degree இருக்குது. இப்போ ஆப்போசிட் பேர்ஸ் சைட்ஸ் வந்து ஈக்குவலாக இருக்குன்னு சொன்ன மாதிரியே ஆப்போசிட் ஆங்கிள்ஸும் வந்து பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னாக்கா உங்களுக்கு வந்து இப்போ வந்து ஆங்கிள் ஏ வந்து 70 டிகிரின்னு இருக்குது, ஆங்கிள் சி வந்து 65 இருக்குது. அப்போ ஆங்கிள் ஏ இஸ் ஈக்குவல் டு ஆங்கிள் சியாக இருக்கணும். ஆப்போசிட் ஆங்கிள்ஸ் ஆர் ஈக்குவல். அப்போ இங்கே வந்து அன்ஈக்குவலாக இருக்குது. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் ஆல்சோ இஸ் நாட் அ பேரலோகிராம் இருக்கிறதுக்கு சான்சஸ் இருக்கு. Let's move on to the fourth sum. It is given that A, B, C, D. Okay. Angle A is 110 degree and angle C is 110 degree. We have to consider. You can consider 100 degree also. Anything is possible. Now, since ABCD is a quadrilateral, angle A is equal to angle C. Okay. So, when opposite angles are equal, from the given diagram, you can say this is AB. Side AB is equal to side BC and side AD is equal to side CD. Now if you just tilt the diagram and when you look at this, it looks like a kite. Okay, so when the opposite angles are equal and two pairs are equal means these two sides, this pair is equal and this side is equal, which means it is considered as a kite. Fifth sum, there are two adjacent angles are given in the ratio of 3:2. So there are two adjacent angles. Let us consider, since it is ratio 3:2 means let us consider as 3x degree and 2x degree. Okay. Now sum of the adjacent angles in a parallelogram is 180 degree, which means 3x plus 2x is equal to 180 degree. So this implies 3 plus 2 will be 5. 5x equal to 180 degree. Therefore x degree is equal to 180 degree divided by 5. Since it is under multiplication, that should be considered as a division. So 1 5s and this will be 36 times. So x degree is equal to 36 degree. Now we have to find out these two adjacent degrees. So first one, the first angle, let us consider as 2x degree. So 2 into 36, that is 72 degree. The other angle is 3x degree, that is 3 into 36 will be 108 degree. Look at question number 6. Two adjacent angles of a parallelogram have equal measure. then find the measure of angles of the parallelogram கேட்டிருக்காங்க. அப்போ two adjacent angles of a parallelogram have equal measure. அப்போ angles ரெண்டும் பக்கத்தில் இருக்கிற அப்போ angle A and angle B, these two angles are same measure. அது வந்து இப்போ x degree plus x degree is equal to 180 degree நமக்கு தெரியும். அப்போ 2x degree is equal to 180 degree, அப்போ x is equal to 90 degree கிடைக்கும். அப்போ each adjacent angle should be 90 degree. Question number 7. We have to find out x degree, y degree and z degree. It is given that this is 40 degree and this one is 70 degree. Now this angle we have to consider as m degree. Okay, this we have to consider. All the other things are given in the diagram. Now these two adjacent angles, m degree plus 70 degree is equal to 180 degree. Okay, therefore m degree is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree, that gives m degree is equal to 110. Now this is 110 degree, which means since it is a parallelogram, angle x is equal to angle m because opposite angles are equal. Therefore we can say x degree is equal to 110 degree. Now let us come over here, that is y degree is equal to 40 degree because these two angles are equal. These two are considered as alternate angles. Therefore we can say y degree is equal to 40 degree. Now angle z is equal to this 70 degree. The reason behind it is the corresponding angles because they fall on a same straight line. So these two are considered as corresponding angles. So z is equal to 70 degree. Therefore x degree is equal to 110, y is 40 degree and z is equal to 70 degree.